Yo, so we finally got the confirmation for the February update. Um, and I'm just gonna go an in-depth look on it. I'll be switching my account back and forth with my Forerunner account, which has this update live already, and we'll kind of take a look at everything. Um, this update was very, very solid. We got more content, tons of new arties, the Guild Boss playtest, which is just amazing. We've been waiting too long for that. Yeah, so kick it off. The new Immortal codex boss. I can't, this is like the one thing I actually can't link to, but I have done a video on the Sulkadens fight. Um, I'll kind of just go over it real quickly. It is mainly a tank fight. So he summons uh like these flaming units that can only take one damage, like by all other units, but they basically just kill themselves over time. So your whole objective is basically block them from getting them into the portal. Like there's uh two paths that they just kind of flood through, and you line up several tanks through that path, and you just block them from getting into the portal. And then like the less they get in the to the portal, the less damage Sulkadens does overall. So if you like let a bunch through, Sulkadens is just gonna outright nuke you right away, and the fight will pretty much be done with. Is a very fun fight. Something different compared to the ones that we have now. Um, some of the key units we saw in there, like if you want to already start getting them ready. Let's go to tanks. Hars was definitely in there. Pretty much all the legendaries, other than Constance, are going to be really useful there. That's just how it is. Their stats are way higher. Ideally, you'll have Hars. Like he's going to be like, I think the best champ in there. Mostly for his faction bonus, but definitely one of the top ones in there. Torador, Reeves. I think even Orym might be okay in there, honestly. If you could build them tanky enough. But some of the epics that we saw in there, Baron's great in there. Olog is very good in there, especially if you have like a max North Will. Solid way to build Olog for that. Isolde, if you don't have Hars, second best option for this fight. Like if you have like the full northern tanks. And then Avalon. Um and why she is so good is her block ability. Where is it? Max. She's got a max of 4 block. Um so definitely a solid epic. You should start building up. Oh, pretty much I would say 95% of the top 100 teams had Avalon in their team. So definitely somebody to start getting leveled up. Okay, so next on the list, we have the Gleaming meteorite. So let's go look at this real quick. Heroes, artifact, search. So with the Gleaming meteorite, these will be the new drop system from Void Rift. My working theory as of right now is that you will get 10 from easy, 20 from elite, 30 from hard, and 40 from nightmare. This isn't confirmed yet, but probably I don't know too many people on Forerunner, so especially those that are clearing nightmare. But as of right now, that is my working theory for the meteorite. It could be totally wrong, but for my elite run, I got 20, and I'm assuming it just keeps scaling more and more because they wouldn't. I wouldn't think hard or nightmare is going to be giving you the same. They could even give you more than the 40, which would be nice because it's only a 20% chance to get the exclusive. But all the exclusives are in here. I'm assuming if we ever get new AMR levels, this will be like maybe a jackpot from the AMR runs. I don't think they'll just actually like be dropping this like how they drop the Mythic Forge material. It's they would be just like killing these artifacts value. So yeah, something to look out for. The new forge. Um, these exclusives are super powerful. I think I've gotten 3 in a row now. I got the Razik like 2 weeks ago. Then 3 weeks ago. I got Sadie 2 weeks ago, and then this week I got Volca. So definitely some powerful artifacts in there. And then from there we go into the Guild Boss playtest. So this is an awesome feature. Back into here. So we go into Guild Boss. You see I already ran Guild Boss for the day on Forerunner. So you go into Fight. And then right here you have the playtest feature. Playtest mode doesn't cost Crusade Rune, but grants no rewards. Auto fight result can be uploaded. So you could just be testing in here and finally hit the high score that you need, and that could be your new auto fight, which I didn't even know that was a thing. So that's very cool. So yeah, anytime you want to go in here and mess with your timings or try to get a better score, playtest is there for you. And you don't have that fear of trying to send. Like, I know a lot of people get really close to these certain scores, and maybe you're a couple hundred off, maybe you're less than that, like you're 50 off, and you send it through. Those are the worst feelings. Also, I don't know if this is going to be coming out on this one. I would imagine it does. The new rewards for these guild boss. So they updated a ton of the rewards here. So now we have the fragments for the 5-star psychics, the fragments for divines, for ancients, for legendary skill crystals. I haven't actually gotten any of these yet, so I'm assuming they're somewhat rare as well. We still unfortunately have the souls and the mythic extracts, which always feel horrible getting those, but they also updated like the amount of XP. They took some other stuff out of it. I don't remember what all they took out, but there are still definitely some junk rewards in here. But these made it a little better. I'd rather get these than spirits, that's for sure. Also with this one, the top chest for Nightmare 3 is now only 18,000. So a lot more easy to achieve for a lot of people. So a lot of people will now be hitting that top chest for Nightmare 3, which is nice. They didn't mess with any of the scores here. Next on the list, we have the new features, exclusive artifacts. We kind of went over this already, but back into the forge. So for some of the new ones, they're all scattered as well. Great. The Morgan one, here's a new one. Increase the hero's attack by 10% after the curse pact takes effect. Basic attack strikes 1 extra target. We got the new Salazar one. Deals 20% more damage to targets inflicted with bleed every time. The ultimate deals damage to the target inflicted with bleed. The hero restores 1.5% rage. That's not a huge deal for him, honestly. I would imagine it scales the same as Scarlet Hunt. I don't know, but starting out at 20%, it sounds like it will. We have the Araka. Basic attack restores 1% rage. The ultimate duration becomes infinite starting from the 3rd activation. It's a pretty cool one. Don't know how much it will be used, just because it would have to be some kind of long content where you're just constantly trying to ult with her. Crown of Souls. Increase AoE damage by 20%. Soul extraction no longer consumes souls. So they're just trying to outright boost Virna with this one. Try to make her viable again. Now that we got broken ass Boreas in the game. Let's see here another one. When attacking target inflicted with 3 stack of sand erosion, restores 1.5% rage and increases damage by 20% for 3.5 seconds. And I think the rest of these were all in there. This was another new one. Increase damage by 0.2% every time HP drops below 1%, or HP drops by 1%. Water decay can affect. Water of decay can inflict poison on targets lasting for 5 seconds. My brain just went to mush. That's crazy. I think the Silas one is already in the game. I know the Hex one is coming out. Where's that one at? I don't even see that one on this list. Oh, I'm blind. It's right in front of my face. Increase single target damage by 15%. Can rapidly draw a card during the ultimate. This is a very solid one. But yeah, those are the new exclusives. And then what else is on the list? That's it for the list. There's the Hellfire, a picture of the Hellfire fight. So, like, they'll spawn up here, and they'll kind of travel here, and they do the same thing through here. And they're gonna try to wrap around and go into Soul Kittens. And once they get into him, that's when his damage multipliers just like spike, and he just starts nuking. That one's not available, of course. We went through playtest. We went through the new arties. Oh, I would imagine this feature's on here as well. So with this new update, you could set your auto battles and kind of go throughout your menu. You can't do any other fights, but say you set like 200 auto fights, and you want to make sure you're checking your market like every hour or so, because you know it's going to take a couple hours. You could do that now with this. You can go into your quest, you can go into the Oracle events, and you can go level gear. You can't swap gear of the units you're using. But it is a very nice feature. Originally, you could only set 50, but they changed it. You can now go over 50 auto battles. It is however many you have, you could set that now. So people could rejoice. Like within like the first like few hours of the update going live, people were going crazy in the comments. But yeah, that has also been changed. But yeah, that's kind of it for this update. Any comments? Comment down below. Also, if you guys want to see anything in particular, been kind of struggling on what to make for content lately. I could go back to doing some more guides if you guys would like to see those. I feel like all the gear raids have been covered. So there's not much difference with my uploads and all the other various uploads that are online already. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, if you guys want to see anything particular, let me know. I'm always willing to make some content for you guys. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Catch you guys in the next video. Later.